Using advanced functions, VLOOKUP and XLOOKUP.
By now, you know some of the pre-built formulas or functions in Excel, such as sum, average, max, min, and if. These functions are useful for basic data analysis and decision-making. Excel also has some advanced functions that enable finding specific information quickly and accurately while working with large data sets in Excel. Today, we'll look at two such functions, VLOOKUP and XLOOKUP. They allow you to search through a table of data and retrieve the information you need based on certain criteria.
The VLOOKUP function in Excel is a powerful tool used for various tasks related to searching and retrieving data from tables or data sets. Going back to the scenario related to the student marks, you want to find a student's name based on the roll number. Instead of manually searching for it, let's see how to do it using the VLOOKUP function. The V in VLOOKUP stands for vertical, indicating that the function searches for values in a vertical column. The VLOOKUP function searches for a value in the first column of a table and returns a value in the same row from another column. The VLOOKUP function has four main components: the lookup value, table array, column index number, and range lookup. Lookup value is the value you want to search for in a table. Table array is the range of cells that contains the data you want to search through. Column index number specifies which column within the table array contains the desired result. Range lookup is an optional parameter that determines whether you want an exact match or an approximate match. For most cases, we'll use false to ensure an exact match. When using the VLOOKUP function, you need to specify these four parameters within the parentheses separated by commas. Let's use a cell address to specify the lookup value. To find the name of the student whose roll number is 7, enter 7 in cell K2. To use the VLOOKUP function to find the student name, you need to identify the four parameters to use in function: lookup value, table array, column index number, and range lookup. The roll number for which you want to retrieve the student name is stored in cell K2. Therefore, the lookup value is K2. Cells A2 to I16 is the range of cells that contain the roll numbers and names. Therefore, the table array is the range A2 to I16. The column index number is 3 because the student names are in the third column of the table array. The range lookup is false to indicate that an exact match is required. True indicates that an approximate match will work. You want to display the name of the student with roll number 7 in cell L2. So, select cell L2. Start entering the formula by typing =, VLOOKUP, open parenthesis sign, then select the lookup value, that is, cell K2, enter a comma. Then select cells A2 to I16 as the table array. Enter a comma. To specify the column index number, type 3 followed by a comma. Type false for the range lookup. Complete the formula by entering a close parenthesis sign and press enter. The student name for roll number 7 now appears in cell L2. Take a moment to verify that the correct name is displayed in cell L2. Let's move on to learn about the XLOOKUP function, an enhanced version of the VLOOKUP function introduced by Microsoft in 2019. The XLOOKUP function offers more flexibility and capabilities for searching and retrieving data in Excel. The XLOOKUP function is a versatile tool that can handle various lookup scenarios with ease. Unlike the VLOOKUP function, the XLOOKUP function allows you to perform both vertical and horizontal searches. The XLOOKUP function has 6 main components: the lookup value, lookup array, return array, if not found, match mode, and search mode. Lookup value is the value you are looking for. Lookup array is the array or range where the lookup value is located. Return array is the array or range from which to return a value. If not found is the value to return if the lookup value is not found. This replaces the need for an error handling function. Match mode specifies the match type. Search mode specifies the direction of the search as well as the method of search when looking for the lookup value. When using the XLOOKUP function, you need to specify these parameters within the parentheses separated by commas. 3 of the parameters, if not found, match mode, and search mode, are optional. Let's see how you would use the XLOOKUP function to find the name of the student whose roll number is 7. This is the same search that you conducted using the VLOOKUP function. To use the XLOOKUP function to find the student name, you need to identify the 3 required parameters: lookup value, lookup array, and return array. Cell K3 contains 7, which is the roll number for which you want to retrieve the student name. Therefore, specify cell K3 as the cell that contains the lookup value. Cells A2 to A16 is the array or range where roll number, the lookup value, is located. As the value you want the function to return is the student name, specify cells C2 to C16 as the return array. You want the function to return the value not found if the roll number specified in cell K3 is not found. You want to display the name of the student that is returned by the function in cell L3. So, select cell L3. Start entering the formula by typing =, XLOOKUP open parenthesis sign. Then select the lookup value, that is cell K3. Enter a comma. Then select cells A2 to A16 as the lookup array. Enter a comma. Then select cells C2 to C16 as the return array. Enter a comma. Type not found within quotation marks as the if not found value. Complete the formula by entering a close parenthesis sign and press enter. The student name for the roll number specified in cell K3 now appears in cell L3. As cell K3 contains 7, the student name that is returned in cell L3 is Ravi. This is the same name that was returned by the VLOOKUP function for roll number 7. Try changing the roll number in cell K3 to 15. Cell L3 now displays Larry. Check the data set and you can see that the name of the student with roll number 15 is Larry. Now, let's see how to find the roll number if you provide the name. That is, the lookup value is from column C, while the return value is from column A. Cell L4 contains Jill, which is the name of the student whose roll number you want to retrieve. Therefore, specify cell L4 as the lookup value. Cells C2 to C16 is the array or range where name, the lookup value, is located. As the value you want the function to return is the roll number, specify cells A2 to A16 as the return array. You want the function to return the value not found if the student specified in cell L4 is not found. You want to display the roll number that is returned by the function in cell K4, so select cell K4. Start entering the formula by typing =, XLOOKUP open parenthesis sign. Then select the lookup value, that is cell L4. Enter a comma. Then select cells C2 to C16 as the lookup array. Enter a comma. Then select cells A2 to A16 as the return array. Enter a comma. Type not found within quotation marks as the if not found value. Complete the formula by entering a close parenthesis sign and press enter. The roll number for the student name specified in cell L4 now appears in cell K4. As cell L4 contains Jill, the roll number that is returned in cell K4 is 5. Try changing the name in cell L4 to Gina. Cell K4 now displays 8, which, if you check the dataset, is Gina's roll number. Now select L4, type Shyam and press Enter. Cell K4 now displays Not Found, as there is no student named Shyam in the dataset.
You have learned to use both XLOOKUP and VLOOKUP functions to search for specific information from your dataset. Comparing the two, the XLOOKUP function is more flexible than VLOOKUP function because it doesn't require the lookup value to be in the first column, and it can return an array of values. The syntax of XLOOKUP function is more straightforward and easier to remember. XLOOKUP function is generally faster and more efficient, especially for large datasets. VLOOKUP function has been around for a long time and works in older versions of Excel, while VLOOKUP is available starting in Microsoft Excel 365 in 2019. Now that you know how to use these advanced functions to retrieve information from your dataset, move on to the next topic to learn more about generating reports in Excel.